Alright guys, and welcome back again to another sweet awesome tutorial on PCB Software Design. I'm George Steve and I'm still with you guys right here. Alright guys, so we've been able to make a board edge and we saw a board edge, and I have removed the yellow icon with my mouse because we will do something very sweet and I don't ever want the mouse to always stop us from getting the whole stuff. Alright guys, so you can move your mouse to toggle grid and click on toggle grid. You might have this background or you might have this background. I think this is the background you might have right now, and that is very cool, and I think I would advise you to use that, but for myself I might not be using that. I might not be using that, but I think I will just keep it, and the end we will remove it because most of us might be surprised like, George, why am I having a plain background? Yes, I just change that, but I think I'm gonna leave this. Let's use that for now. So what we're doing right now is to go ahead and pick our components. So move your mouse to P, and you might not be here right now. You'll be asking, how did I get to this point? You see the options here. You can see the first guy I have here is selection mode, and you have component mode. If you click on selection mode, what you're gonna have here is T components, and if you click on component mode, you're gonna have components, and if you click on package mode, and that is where I want you to click right now. So remember, move your mouse to the edge and click on this package mode, and that is what I have right here. So I'll go ahead and click on the P. Alright, so guys, this is where we are right now. Go ahead and type the keywords you need. Guys, I told you I don't have transformer here. Yes, if you know, or if you have a transformer, that is fine. And when you don't have that, what do you do? That is a question you're gonna ask yourself. First of all, is that our transformer has it has both input and output. That is the first you're gonna consider when you're making a PCB. You have a transformer that has two input wire and the two output wire. Yes, so go ahead and take a connector. You can see two connector. Come on, guy. Alright, so, or you can go ahead and type connectors. Just type connectors, and you have all this bunch of stuff down here. So I think I'll go ahead and click on this and start moving these guys down. And I hope you just follow me. We have all these connectors. We have lots and lots of them, and the problem is, which one will you collect? Which one will you use at this point? Because that is where the major challenge used to be. We have lots and lots of connectors here. Alright. So up here I have all these connectors. You can see I have 10-way DIL connector. I have 14 DIL connector. I have. So go ahead and just click on this 2-way SIL connector, and I'll show us how it looks. So this is how it looks down here. Alright, I hope you can see that. This is, and if you click on 3, you can see that it just change, and the same way with 1, you just click, and this is 1, and just go ahead and click on this 2. Why? Oh, come on, guy. Why am I clicking on 2? Because I have 2 inputs, and I don't need to keep the I'm not going to put the AC on my PCB. Yes, on my PCB board, I don't want to connect AC directly to PCB board because the PCB is just meant to be just a low voltage circuit board. And if in case you connect your AC there, you might have an electrical shock. So all I need is the output from the transformer, because that is already stepped down, and that we have no shock on me. So go ahead and double click on this, and now if you double click on that, under packages, you can see connection SIL2. That is what we have there. So go ahead and remove this again. So that's for my transformer, guys. And the next one we need is the bridge rectifier. So you can go ahead and type bridge. If you check that, you have packages for bridge. So that one is very simple. And if you click on this first one, come down here and check. So this one you have, and I hope you can, the sizes of the bridge rectifier you have in the market. In case if you really want to do that, you first of all go out and buy that and begin to make your PCB, because you might choose anyone and at the end you might not have that in the market. So go ahead and click another one. You can see the next one I have. You can click as many as them. You can see this one as well. You have different bridge rectifiers, and you can see this guy again. Alright, click on this. I think I'm gonna pick this guy right now. I'm gonna take this guy here because we don't need to check all these guys. So go ahead and check that out. I check the one you need in case if you want to do this. So here I have my bridge rectifier as well, and it's already there. Alright, so go ahead and remove this guy right now. After the bridge rectifier, so the next thing I have in my PROTEUS is what? I have the capacitor. Go ahead and type electrolytic. Oh, this is my electrolytic, guys. Alright, so I have this bunch of capacitors here, and I've not selected anyone yet. So if I go ahead and click on this elect, it's gonna give me this, and if I keep moving this down, remember I'm seeing different capacitors down here. And let me go ahead and check one that have really. Let me go ahead and pick this elect rad 8M. So we have different options of the sizes of different capacitors, and this one you need, and go ahead and just double click on any one that you need. Remember that the sizes matters, because if you choose one with a small leg or small width, and at the end you might know the width may be too long or too short, so you gotta buy the one you need in the market and use it for the first time. And if you keep practicing, you're gonna master this, and you conversant with it. I hope that really makes sense. Go ahead and double click on this. Come on, and I think it's already here. So this is it here, erect rad 80. So that is cool. So after my electrolytic capacitor, so go back to your first video and check out your second video, the required project for this task, and check out the next thing we have out there. And the next thing I have out there, if I really still remember, is my diode. Yes, I have a diode, and let me go ahead and put a diode. Alright, so these are what diodes I have. Let me go ahead and just click on diode 25. And down here, this is what I have as my diode. And you still have different options like case 771. You can choose this one as well. Remember that this side is your positive side. Remember, you always check your positive and your negative side in case you're making this don't error fail. And I hope you really still know that you have positive and negative as well. So go ahead and click any one. You can just choose this one if that is what you really need to work with. Okay, I'm going ahead and double click on this. Yeah, that is what I need to work with, and I've already picked it, and it is here. You can see that. I can even go ahead and choose this as well. So remember, you have positive and negative in everything we are working with. Alright, so after my diode, so the next thing I have is what, guys? Check it out, and you can see that what I have out there is a 5 volts regulator. That's my 7805. Yeah, I have 7805 there, and I can. If I have 7809, 780, 7812 or 7815 or 18 or 24, they are all just the same shape, and they have the same weight in their terms of the leg size. So go ahead and just type P1. Yeah, just type P1, and down here I'll just click on this. You can see my P1 here. So this is for my regulator. So guys, should be careful when you're choosing this. Maybe you can have a MOSFET, and yeah, MOSFET and this guy all really look similar. Yeah, in terms of the leg, in terms of the pads and every other thing. So but MOSFET has a much gap. Yeah, you have much gap, and it really shows that both of them are not actually just the same. In case if you're doing that, that's why I say you have to buy this and keep them, and as you are choosing them. But if you keep practicing every day, you're gonna make sure you know the ones you're using every time, and it will just be very easier for you. If you go ahead and just stop. If you stop at this point after this tutorial and you never practice, I don't ever think you're gonna go so far. If you really want to be an electronic always after this tutorial, everything, just keep practicing and you'll be conversant with